There we go. Public servers. And by the way, there is a new season 17 added. And it seems like it's going to be a 4-week season. Because that's what it says also on the Discord server. What is with this guy? Oh, wait, he's doing a delivery. What is with this guy? Oh, wait. Okay, so it does work. Good to know. I've already finished the season because I woke up when it released. So I've already got the cars. What is with this guy? Oh, wait. Okay, so it does work. Sorry, there's an echo. I've already finished the season because I woke up when it released. So I've already got the cars. And to be frank, there's not really many cars for the season. I mean, you got the LaFerrari Aperta. Honestly, this LaFerrari looks a little bit better than the store's LaFerrari. And to be frank, there's not really many cars for the season. I mean, you got the LaFerrari Aperta. I already own every single car. This LaFerrari looks a little bit better than the store's LaFerrari. And to be frank, there's not really many cars. Let's see if I can, I know there's another car, because there's all these. And no, it's no longer 32, just like the past seasons, it's 25. And the trophies you need is around 22 trophies, or 22,000 trophies, which is actually pretty interesting. You can get the LaFerrari Aperta, the Mercedes Luxury 8 convertible, the Corsaro Defendo, and the S Roadster. I think the free car is class 2, if I can find it, in the mess of all the cars I have. Oh wait, I forgot this is on the track of the new season 17. There we go, now I'm not on the track. Honestly, this car looks ugly. I mean, it's a concept, but still. Why is it always linked? Public ser public servers don't have links. Anyone can join, so it's not restricted. All you gotta do is just type in my username that's on the on here, and you'd be able to join me if you follow my profile. That is a way to get around it, because it's better than having to server hop through over 100 servers. Nice. Ooh, this looks cool. Very cool. But I guess I can try and post a link to the Roblox on here. Uh, I do not know how to do that. Because that is a way to get around it. It's better than having to server hop through, like, ooh, this guy's a rich guy. 419 million. That's a lot. With 100k miles. I might join a server for grinding the new season race, though. I want him to be able to. Uh, because I'm curious on what his username is. I don't really talk with people as much. The main form of communication for me is screen to screen. Oh, play for 20 minutes. Play for 30 minutes. And I can get 3 deluxe upgrade kits and 1 deluxe upgrade kit. I don't know why it's called Lakusara Roadster when it should be called the Aperta. I mean the LaFerrari Aperta is a roadster, but still it's confusing when you call it just a roadster when it's a different car entirely, just with improved parts. Also, sorry for missing a call. I just realized I missed your call, Kigo. Hello, Castile Boy 123. I just realized the skybox is not that choppy anymore. The sun doesn't become choppy when it goes underneath the horizon. And the moon ain't choppy when it goes over the horizon and down behind the horizon. Hmm. 516 cars. Even though I'm only missing 5, I think. Because I sold them and now I can't get them back. Unless they fixed it. I'm still waiting for a reply for the DMS code error that I got. Wonder what the new Corsaro, this one looks like. Eh, doesn't look good at all. I don't even know what car brand this is. No! If you removed it, why didn't you remove the entire track up here? I want to drive the Roadster, or the convertible. Where's the here it is. It has the old Aventador S wheels, and it also kind of has the old exterior too. And it has the old Aventador S's top speed of 382 kilometers an hour, 238 miles per hour. This looks ugly. Corsaro La Corsaro Roadster. I like the wheels. And if this is only going to be a 4-week season, I don't even know what's going to be in store for, like, future seasons. Because that's what it said during the update info on the update for this. 4-week season, which in 4 weeks is around less than a month. That would rank in the top of the Season 3 and Season 4 before they started going over a month. 3,149. It's kind of similar to back in 2022 to 2023, when cars like these used to be above 3,200 per mile. I just wonder what's gonna happen, because I do remember some of these cars, like the Agoro Prevo, it's now above what it used to be. It's still missing around 32, but it's above the 3,100 mark. This is at the same thing it used to be, just missing by 4 digits back in April. Because it used to be at 3,104 back in April, and now it's at 3,100 again. Police, Noir. It's crazy how this one gets 30, 31, 32. This is mostly what I do in CDT. I just chill. After I got a certain amount of money, I just started chilling. I don't really see a point in continuing if I can just chill. On average, I earn around 14 to 20 million. Whereas if I try hard, I earn 50 to 100 million. And this is mostly just me just chilling. So I'm barely trying. 81, huh? 81. Hold on. That's new. That's new. I remember it used to be 80 max. This is 81 as well. 81? Hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on. How much am I cranking in? 202. 200. So that's 80. 81. 202. I thought the max was around 80. 200. 200. 195. So this earns 79. Which means there's probably plans for a new bundle or pass. And I went from 3,117 or 3,442 to minus 3,417, which was the max. So that's a $25 increase on passive income. And if I were to do 3,442 times 2,070, I'm earning almost less than $1 million in AFK. That is crazy, because the clock resets at 4:45 to 5 minutes. So if I just AFK farm every 4 minutes and 30 seconds, I'm good. And it's probably going to surpass 1 million by the time I get when the Audi pack gets introduced. Because I know they're going to have to introduce an Audi pack. They did the same with Volkswagen, Zenvo, Pagani as well. And it seems like there's going to be more Audis. Because I have a feeling, though, this is just a rumor and a hunch. We're in the week of CDT's anniversary, the 7th one. Last year, they've introduced the Audi TT RS. So what say they do the same thing like they did with the school bus back in 2022. They introduced it as a prop, and now it was a collectible in 2023. Are they going to do the same thing like other cars? And I still got the pain from this. The wrap was extremely painful to get for this. But what if they're going to add that to in future updates? Oh, I just got 122k miles. I didn't even realize. Phone dead. Eh, rip, I guess. But it makes me wonder, are they going to do the same thing they pulled off with the school bus, the criminal van, and the snowplow? If they are, that would actually be really interesting. It also would mean another Audi is going to be introduced, and it's not going to be the unlicensed version, it's going to be the licensed. Because currently, we got one only. I had every Audi, and now I don't. I only got one. Might as well also see if there's any new, enemies. Or, not enemies. New stuff here. You're always going to have enemies throughout your life. Any new cars? There's one limited no one can get. And it's the Zaki SRTS because it's been removed from everyone's accounts. Every other limited, 82 of them, you can get. Hello. Plus, anyone can get this Audi R8 because the event is still going on. But what they do need to do is they also need to, since that's the new current one, they need to remove this one. It's even unbalanced, too. They need to remove this because there's no barn hunt for it. Why even bother? And don't forget the Volkswagen race for Volkswagen. That has been updated since February. This is decent because it's recent. There's no collector's editions at all for these. Better not do another collector. Better not at all. You know what? I don't want to drive that. I want to drive. I want to drive my Bugatti because this earns me 76, which is kind of a lot. Because the most I've ever had of a limited non-Game Pass car was 75. They're testing boundaries, I can tell. They need to remove this. And also remove the Halloween tree that's been here since Halloween. They removed the race, but didn't bother removing the track. That's two things already. The tree, and that tree as well that needs fixed. And let's also see if we can find any other remnants. I guarantee there are some remnants remaining. Let's go over here. See, there's a remnant right here. And a remnant of the old Easter race. Well, not really that old, only by like a month or so. And then the infamous one, Season 14. The old track is still here. Same with the sign. And let's also not forget about the Drift event. After the Drift Festival was introduced back in September, this has been rendered obsolete and useless. Doesn't even bother removing that. That's like so. There's so many things that are not removed. Whoops. Might as well. There's no speed trap. I wonder if they're going to keep the speed traps around. I also wonder what's going to be next. Is the Audi race going to be removed? The Skyway is still here. From the 2 billion visits. It's not removed either. Wonder what... This is at 4450, so it only went up 1k tokens. This surprisingly went up 3 tokens. I still got this, even though it's no longer listed from the... It's the sports car Game Pass. Let's see what this one is worth. 75? So it went up only around 800 tokens because it was ranked 74. This is just going to get worthless over time. But then again, this season is told to last until June 6th to 7th. Because it's only 4 weeks. So since it was introduced, that's 1, 2, 3. So it's going to just vanish on the 7th, I bet. Makes me wonder if the old, no. This is 2,621. Malesso from the event. I finally also got the second Nickness wrap. Supercars. Well, if you do the math, if I'm missing 5 cars, if anyone wants to know how many cars a completionist can get in a garage, just do 516 plus 5 and you can figure out how many cars I'm missing. I got all event cars. I'm only missing 5 season cars. So that would be a total of 521 cars. Once the DNS code gets resolved for me. Because sadly, I can't do anything. And some people want to trade. Can't trade if you can't even access trading in the first place. Some of these go up by 1, while some of them go up by, like, 3 or 4 or certain. Every time a new car is added, it usually takes that digit that is missing, that is voided. So the fact that they ended up increasing this from 80 to 81 must mean there's probably going to be some bigger brands or some cars that are going to take their place. 510 to 58, so that means there might be a car that gets the 509. And if we go down to here, it goes to 506, so we might get a 507 as well. That's the way I've seen it, because certain cars go up one by one, and the ones that are missing a digit and skip a digit usually means there's going to be a car that is going to take their place in the future. If I were to count, there's over 1,000 digits that are not taken by cars themselves. 5 of them are unknown to me since I can't get them. This goes to 522. Then this goes to 517. If I were to go up here, 590, 588. So there's going to be an 89 potentially. And then this goes to 295. If I were to probably count every single car, there's over 82 cars in the limited museum. One inaccessible limited as well. If I were to count every single car, 85 or 355, so there could be a 354 coming. Then there could be a 352, a 351, and a 350 in the future. Then this goes down by 1. This goes down by 4, so there could be making room for another one. Goes down by 1. Then there goes down by 2. It's just to figure out what cars are going to be potentially added in the future. Because future cars will be added within those values. Another bolide killer could be added in the form of 3,154. Because cars that don't have a value listed in the garage are future cars that are going to be added. Potentially. It's one of my theories, I think. And it is pretty interesting if I think about it like that. Because this goes from 3,155, 3,153. What car has the 3,154 value? Which means there's probably going to be another perfect car. And then this one goes from 3,053 to 3,051. I'm messing them up, sorry. It's just so much talking. I'm just curious on what's going to be next. Why did they raise the stakes again? Are they making room for new packs or whatnot? I mean, I think they're doing that. They still also have the remnant from the Cops and Crims. Need to remove that. I'm also wondering what is going to be the next car. Because there's all of these. I have the Lavish Vinner wrap as well. But due to wraps not loading, and the wraps are all bugged. I mean, look at this one. It's bugged now. It's not animated. There's a lot of bugs in CDT. Even look at this one. It's not even animated. It went from animated to not anymore. But what I have a feeling is they're probably going to do an event for the 6th anniversary and then the Game Pass. A Game Pass, I think, in my opinion, is better than a collector's. Or what they could do is a collector's pass. That way it's not limited and it's probably expensive. Rip my wallet. I really do hope they add more limiteds or new shop cars that are able to replace, because this goes 8,250, 7,500, and then it goes to 5 million. There used to be a 5.5 million and then a 6.5 million, which the latter used to be the Chiro and the Vicenza. Both of them used to be shop cars and no longer are. I do hope they add more Audis. These are all dedicated Audi platforms too. 10%. Uh, 3,422 or 42 times. Actually, it's actually, yeah, 3,442 times 0.10. That ain't how it's supposed to work. I don't know how to calculate this. I suck at math. What I was trying to do is figure out what the future cars is going to give me. Let's actually see what it gives me without said boosts. I'm actually curious about this. Three thousand 1,444. 34 times 10, 20, 30, 40, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100, 110, 120, 130, 140, 150, 160, 170, I don't know how to do 1,434 by 160%. Because right now I'm at 3,442. I just want to know how to do the math. What about 3,442 by 10%? So that would add 2 cars. AI is something else. So 10, 20, 30. So just add 3,442 increase by 30%. Would be around 4,474. And then if I do that future addition of 4,474 times 270, that's over 1.2 million in AFK earnings. That's crazy. So once all these are filled up, I'll be earning over 4,474, almost 4,500 a second. And if I add that up to the limit of 4 hours or 4 minutes and 30 seconds, I'm earning 1 million in passive income. That's crazy. But if I were to increase it probably by, it's 4,442. Was it? Yeah, 3,442. 3,442 increase by 10% would be 3,786 times 270 So I just need another car, and I already hit the 1 million mark in passive income. I'm only short by one. Just one. So if they added another Audi via this season, or any new car, I will officially hit the 1 million in passive income mark. And once I get all the platforms, which would be 3,442 increase by 30%. It would be 4,474 times. Let's reduce it to around 2 minutes, which would be 120 seconds. That's 500. What if I do 3 minutes? That's 825. 4 minutes? Uh, 60 plus 60. 3, 4. So 4 minutes. So let's do that by 4 minutes. It's 474 times 240. So at the 4 minute mark, I officially hit over 1 million. It's crazy how I'm just 1 away. So it would reduce my time to literally by 30 seconds. Once I get this, after 4 minutes and 30 seconds, I'll officially hit over 1 million in passive income. Even just standing here, I'm earning money. I'm earning around 900,000. And I'm barely doing anything. Makes me wonder if they're going to revamp the showcase garage. Because this is a tall garage. It would be funny if Foxy ended up making the showcase garage dig underground. Have like a basement area as well. So I just spent some of my time doing crunching some numbers. I just need one car to be able to earn over 1 million in passive income by 4 minutes and 30 seconds. One more car I just need, and then I'll hit the 1 million mark that I dreamed of back in March. Because back in March, there wasn't any of these packs or the showcase garage. This pack didn't exist, this pack didn't exist, the Zenvo and the Ultra Hypercar pack didn't even exist either. If I were to, I would have earned barely any. But ever since the introduction of the showcase garage, my value has been increasing over time. Oh, it's Trav. And they ended up leaving. But coupled with the a very powerful car like the Bolide, along with earning 30 or 3,442 via passive income, time that by 470. If I just sit here, I earn over almost $1 million in income alone. But then again, if you were to go the rich route, which the route for people that don't want to spend Robux, I'm going to switch over to my racing dealership because it has all the cars that are not Robux. Collectors aren't Robux cars. This one is the only car that has the stats off a paid car. Oh, by the way, I meant to also check at what the, what is, it's officially over 100 grand now in tokens. Oh my. And then if I were to alter it, I would need to do this. Then if I were to alter it like this again, pumpkin tur. This is the test to see what it can be at if I were to not spend money. How close could I get? This you could have gotten either way. Because the Electric R was a event vehicle you could get by merging the GTIs together. So it doesn't seem like it would change. The only difference is it would change the Shelbys, one Pagani, one Zenvo, and the free Class 3 stand. Now let's calculate how much you earn via the norm. It's 3,259 times 270. 929 minus 879 would be around 50k less. So not really much of a difference. That's still pretty close. And then if I were to increase it by adding more Audis, 3,259 increase by 30%. It would be 4,236. And then we do 4,236 times 270. Just only less, literally 60,000 short if you were to go the free route. But then again, it could vary. Because these could be paid class cars, not events. This is just estimates of the future. So far, what I'm looking at is, since I go the paid route, because I want everything. I'm still gonna equip the same cars I've equipped last time. Can't do anything with these. I've had these for a while. Five, six, seven. Wiener. Which the wrap was visible. There we go. So it doesn't really seem like there's any much of a change. It's only a change by only 50k or something. King Lee! Incendo! Both of them are here. I don't really know how long CDT streams go. These are like so many cars. However, I am going to equip all my limiteds as favorite because it makes them stand out. And it allows me to easily access them. Since certain cars are harder to access. There's a lot of them. Like, a lot. Over 82 of them. Scalia, Golden Murray, Dragon, Valky, Stantino, and the Dark Vision is one of them as well. Mercedes 1 as well. Agoro Spear, AE, Cisenza, and the Pumpkinter, the Gunter, the FKKX, the Saber, the GTR, the GT, the Course, Mr. R, GT1, GTR, 110, Super Sport. No, not this one. Makes me wonder. This one looks different. I don't know if it's just me though. Two more. Here at 8 and 9, the Broman, Black Corsaro, Corsaro Monster, the T50, Maserati MK12 with the OG wrap, the Esso, the F80, the Asanzi, the Tomario, Evo. And then I think there is a few more. Bairn. X63 6x6. The Unicorn. The Veloport 6x6. The E Pro. RXR. Cabot R. Dodge Ice Charlie. The Dodge Charge. Sportler. BWR. And then the T50. Luxus 500. And this one. They need to fix this as well. Because the wrap, once you unequip it, you can't re-equip the wrap. So I'm not going to switch the wrap at all on this car. This is also another one. Now I think that's all of them. Yep, it is all of them. For a concept car, this is pretty quick. I remember building it in that garage. There's Bozo with 221 million. Then there's Dino with 367 million over a 360 no scope. And yours truly with almost 850 million. It's going to be a while till I get back to what I originally was at 2.6 billion. How long have I been streaming for? 1 hour.
You want some corn dogs?
Yes.
3?
Yes. Alrighty. I think that is enough streaming for today. And I've never been good at races, so I am. Oh, people are grinding it. I'll probably join a private server. Old people that used to play that no longer play, sadly. Okay. Now time to test out the new race again. Or showcase the new race. I don't know if I should use one of the cars, though. I want to earn money, though, so I'm going to use the best of the best. I'm only going to do 1 lap. The Bullite is my pride and joy. I do not want to sell it, even if I can. because I used it for so many things. That's one of the ways to get rich in CDT. Only upgrade cars you use a lot and don't focus on upgrading cars you don't even use. However, if you're rich, that doesn't really apply to you because you can just choose to upgrade and you don't need to worry about loss of money. I had over 2.6 billion, so I didn't really see a dent. However, it did take me down. Why do I keep losing traction? There are other ways to get rich. Just put cars on the platforms and drive your best car. And always come first in races. Can't believe season 17 and I joined CDT back in March 2024. Most of my cars are forgotten because I don't remember getting them. I don't even remember when I got this or even this. I remember getting this back in October 2021 before I took my break. Then I came back with in December. It's a mess. I barely remember my time playing CDT because I'm so zoned out. So even if I wanted to describe when and how I got these, I can't because I don't know how or when I got them. And by the way, these are every Corsaro in-game or Ferrari. I do remember getting this during a free event. This one's a free car as well. This one was back in 2023 of October. This one was Xmas of 2021, I think. This one's recent. This one was last season. This one was Xmas of 2022, I think. Same with this one. This one was last season or season 16. This one was season 17. Seasons 5? 6? 7? Maybe? That's 6, 5, 3? I don't know. And this one was Xmas of 2023. The fastest Corsaro is this one. It's a rocket. It's got rockets. Hold on, let's stop and see how much I'm earning. 90,000 to 5. So it goes up 400 or 4,000. That's a lot. This is 69. This is 70. 29, 49. So you're saying the original Corsaro is better than this piece of crap? I prefer the police variant because the police variant actually has the old interior and the stuff of the old Ferrari. It still looks incomplete at the back, but this one at least is the true what it used to look like before it got remodeled. This may be faster, but the lights are incomplete. Two, three, four, five, six, 7, 8, 9, 10. And then we got several other ones. This is worth 28K. That's a lot. since we're 3,000. I do remember that Lamborghini used to have more than 35 back in the past, because there was over 30 Lambos. But now there's only 25. And they're still missing around 10 to 12 of them. So technically, if they were to add every Lambo back, it would actually match with the Corsaro in numbers. It would be around 37. Because it used to be formerly the most Lambos, or the most in-game brand. And so far, during this entire year, they've added 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, or 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Literally just 7 added in 2025. So that would mean it went up by 30 since 2025, started 2025. Or it was at 30 at the start of 2025. I don't know if this is faster than, nothing can actually beat this, because these are rocket cars. I think I'm done. The wrap looks cool. This is fast for a Corsaro, but it just doesn't match how it should be. The back's incomplete. It looks ugly. The back. They could do better. The only difference is the front actually looks pretty decent. Does this even have all the upgrades that it needs? It's got the turbo. What happens with the race turbo? 59, so it goes up by 5. But this is mostly what I just do. I just chill around, talk, and barely do much in CDT. It's officially passed over the 1 month mark of no limiteds. Maybe they'll do a limited shop and add a new limited as well. Do it like they did in December of 2023. Do a limited shop, but also the Super Bill Uno. Where is everyone? Or am I... Oh, I'm on a private server. Never mind. I might join a public server again. Because I do not like the emptiness. The 2 people that used to play on private servers with me are gone. They moved on. They got a life and I don't. So, okay, I think that is enough for today. I wonder what other car has the most of the most. Because I know it used to be Lambo that used to be the former champion as the most cars. It used to pretty much tie up with Ferraris. Now, not anymore. What about Sportler? Chevy? No. Uh, Nissan? Nope. Sportler? It's 28. Dodge? 14. Fred? 26. Uh, what about McRacer? Stuck at 23. Or it used to be called McLaren when I was playing CDT back then with my old friends. This used to be called Ferrari. This used to be called Perushki something. This used to be called Langini. Ferrari used to. This used to be called Bacati. And I'm trying to. This used to be called Aston. And then these used to be called Pagani back then. Not anymore, sadly. Lots of these have changed over time. And this used to be Koenig. I think the change was recent, since last year. I don't know what I think the old names for these used to be Vel, Valid, Velator. I don't know. I've never been able to pronounce it, so I used to always call it Langini. I do hope this game ends up getting out of the gutter just like Driving Empire did. Driving Empire, it was considered a dead game back then. But over time, they started adding licenses, started earning in more revenue, and then over time, they just kept on adding more and more licenses. They still are to this day. CDT is in the same rudder, but the way they're doing it is different. They flopped with the Pagani, only licensed 2 cars, and then did variants for the rest. Zenville only licensed 2 cars, got variants for the rest. Volkswagen actually was smart because it has 2 variants, or 3 variants, and the rest are good. Because there's 1, 2, 3, 4 legit cars and 3 variants. And then we got Audi now, the recent one. I don't know why. Just what if they want to, they could add a pass and then move this to a shop car. Because the original Audi R8 used to be a shop car. This used to be an event car, but now it's a premium car. Okay, I think I'm done recording. Yeah, I'm done. It was fun and all, but no, just no. I gotta do some other things besides this. Thank you for everyone for tuning in. I hope you like, subscribe, turn notification, never miss an upload. And I hope you have a great day, night, evening, rain or shine. Anyways,